All right, so today we are trying to find a Cheez-It pizza. I'm going to the store. I'm pretty sure I've seen them here before. These aren't brand new, but my hopes is to find one of the Cheez-It pizzas and then also the new Doritos flavor that it's like a queso flavor. It's white bag, red, white, and blue themed. It was supposed to come out on Memorial Day, but it never did. So hopefully we will stumble upon those as well. The grocery store that I'm going to, it's hit or miss on like brand new items. The Doritos are newer. The Cheez-It pizzas, they're not as new, but that's the plan. That's what we're going for. My goal is to start doing some videos that are a little bit longer. Just feel like YouTube pushes my longer videos more than they push my shorter videos. Sometimes it's hard to make a 8 to 10 minute video. It's really hard for me to make a video any longer than that, but if I have multiple things, it definitely makes it way easier. So let me know what you guys think about the vlog style. I like this a little bit better. It makes it a little more personable, I feel like, instead of just sitting at the table, just jumping straight into a review. All right, I'm gonna pop in here, see what we can find. Hopefully we find something. We found the Cheez-It pizza. They had a cheese or the cheddar jack supreme, so I got the supreme because I wanted some toppings. The real surprise, Doritos twisted queso. Got this bad boy in the oven, and we'll get to it here in just a second. So we ended up going 2 for 2. We got the Cheez-It pizza and we got the queso Doritos. There was actually 3 bags of Doritos left. I don't know if they planned on restocking them, but there was only 2 after I left. With this Cheez-It pizza, they have a cheese, a pepperoni, and a supreme. My store had the cheese and the supreme. So like I said, I went with the supreme. That way we had some toppings. Got some homemade buffalo ranch, Diet Coke. Let's get it. So I would imagine with this being a Cheez-It crust, it should be pretty crispy. I did 450 at 15 minutes. So this is what it looks like at the end. A little burnt on the edges. But I'll tell you, there's a lot of toppings on here. I mean, this sausage is meaty. Let me show you this piece. I'm gonna eat this other one, but look at the toppings on this. It looks good. It smells like a Cheez-It. You don't really smell pizza. You just smell like a very toasted Cheez-It. First bite. I mean, that is undoubtedly a Cheez-It crust. The toppings, the cheese, the sausage, the pepperoni, all taste like a very run-of-the-mill supreme pizza, like a supreme frozen pizza. Just the flavor of it in general, it kind of reminds me of the Wild Mike's, if you've had those, the Wild Mike's frozen pizzas. It kind of tastes like that. The cheese, the toppings, the peppers, all that. Very crunchy. I mean, cracker, crispy, crunchy. And it's a good crunchy. You know, it's not, sometimes when you cook your frozen pizzas to get them crunchy, the crust almost gets like stale. You know, it's crunchy, but it's because it's so freaking dehydrated that it's just crunchy. This is more crispy crunchy, like it's supposed to be. I'm gonna go for another corner piece. So again, there's the back of it, or the bottom of it. I mean, this is good. It really is. This is, if you like Cheez-Its, I mean, this gives your pizza a little extra flavor, you know, and when you get the pizza well done, like I did, it just makes it taste like a really toasted Cheez-It. Now, of course, keeping it all in perspective, it's very good for a frozen pizza, you know, and that's where we're gonna leave it at. It's good, it's different. I can't remember how much it was. I went to buy it. I wasn't like shopping. I went looking. So I was getting it no matter what. I can't remember. But I don't think it was any more like dramatically more expensive than any other frozen pizza. So if you want a little extra flavor, I mean, this is a good way to do it. Especially if you're a cracker thin crust pizza fan. This is what that is. One thing I will say, this is good, but I bet the cheese or even the pepperoni, Cheez-It pizza lets the crust shine through more, because a lot of what you're tasting, I can taste the Cheez-It crust, but you taste a lot of, I taste more green pepper than anything. There's nothing wrong with that. It just kind of mutes the Cheez-It flavor, if that makes sense. Overall, if you're rating this, ranking this, however you want to do that on accuracy, I think it tastes how it's supposed to, you know? When I'm biting into it, I taste the Cheez-It crust. You're not left wondering, it's not like it's just an orange flavored thin crust. It tastes like Cheez-It. It is Cheez-It. It's very good. Moving on from this for a second, what I'm really excited about, twisted queso Doritos. I love new Dorito flavors. Kind of just smells like a normal Dorito, nacho cheese. Plenty of seasoning on that. Again, I said this a couple videos ago, but I gotta eat 5, 6, 7 of these before I really start talking about it, because what I've found is your first chip doesn't necessarily always taste like your 5th or 6th chip. The flavor, it changes. There is just a little bit of spiciness in here, almost like a, hold on. I mean, this is what they're going for, kinda, right? This tastes like Rotel. So, if you're unfamiliar with Rotel dip, well, Rotel is the diced chilies and tomatoes, but when you mix it with Velveeta cheese, a lot of people in the South call it Rotel dip. That's what that tastes like. Identical. So really, I guess what you're tasting is nacho cheese with the green chilies. It's also giving you the spiciness there. These are good. These for sure taste like queso. At first, they were tasting a whole lot like the taco night ones, except like everything about that taco night one, but without like the cumin, you know what I mean? Because at first I was getting like a little bit of just like Cool Ranchy, cheesy flavor, but that's kind of went away now. Now it's just like the spiciness, the chilies, and the queso. These are good. They say limited time, but hopefully this is one that maybe they'll like cycle in and out. Let's just see what this is like. Oh yeah. I'll make one more piece of this and then we're going to move on. I'm gonna add this real quick about the pizza. The more that it's cooled down, the cheesier the Cheez-It tastes. I don't know why. I don't know if that even makes any sense. All right, y'all, that is what I have for you tonight. The Supreme Cheez-It Pizza and Doritos new flavor, twisted queso. I could sit here and keep talking, but at that point I'm just rambling. This kind of turned more into a mukbang, and you know, which is fine. I may start doing more things like that. Y'all let me know. Leave me some feedback. You know, do you like this style of video? I'm just trying to make longer videos with a little more personality, a little more to them than just straight food reviews, you know? That's why I'm kind of doing the vlogging a little bit, which I think it's fun for me. So y'all just, you know, let me know what you think. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. That's it. That's a review. Y'all take care.